Hi, my name is Dominic Lee from the China Retold. Today we're going to be talking about the US debt crisis. But before we begin, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends so you are not going to miss another video from the China Retold. Recently, three banks in the United States have been having major problems because the Federal Reserve had been putting too much money into the system, causing a big mess with asset bubbles. Some smaller banks haven't been following the rules properly and have been taking on risky investments. And now that the tech market is going down, these risks are exploding. But that's not all. There's also a big problem with the government's debt ceiling. Congress has to agree to let the government borrow more money by 1st of June, or else the country might not be able to pay its debt. In the past, both political parties have eventually come to an agreement to raise the borrowing limit, but this can't go on forever. With the Fed increasing interest rates, it's getting more and more expensive to pay off all this debt. This whole situation is not only making the United States look bad to other countries, but it's also hurting their economy. If their government doesn't start spending less money, things are going to get worse, and there's no way around it. The US government is in trouble because it's reached its debt ceiling. If Congress doesn't increase the limit, the government could shut down and its credit rating could drop. Basically, the government needs money to run, but it can't just print more whenever it wants. There's a limit on how much money it can borrow, and it's gone over that limit more than 100 times since 1917. Right now, the limit is 31.4 trillion, which is more than the whole US economy is worth. For a long time, the United States could use this money to buy stuff all over the world because it was a big, powerful economy. And the US dollar was really important. But now, with other countries like China getting more powerful, the United States isn't doing as well comparatively. They're also facing problems in the Middle East and with Russia and Ukraine, which could make things worse. Before, American companies were doing great because they got to sell stuff all over the world. This means the government made a lot of money from taxes. But now, the US is making trouble with China and it's hurting American businesses. This, plus things like higher prices and changes in how things get made, means US companies are making less money. This also means that the government is getting less money from taxes. The people in charge of money in the United States have been raising interest rates, which makes the US dollar really powerful. This has let the United States control how money is used all around the world. But now other countries are starting to make their own ways of doing things. This could be bad for the US because it makes it harder to use the dollar and borrow money. The United States is in trouble because it owes a lot of money and can't seem to stop spending. Even though lots of big companies and groups have backed the government to chill out and just work things out with China, the Biden administration won't listen and is getting ready to alienate China even more. This is making people worried that the United States isn't thinking about what's best for its people. The world is changing, and countries like China are becoming more powerful, which means the United States can't just do whatever they want anymore. If the US doesn't start working together with other countries, things could get really bad for them. So the US administration needs to do something about their debt and stop trying to push China around and figure out how to deal with the post-COVID era. They should work together with other countries and make some big changes, or else they could be in for some serious trouble. Once again, thanks for watching this episode of the China Retold. If you have not yet already, please smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with your friends. I'll see you next time. Bye!